and leaders from Mount Kenya region, allied to President William Ruto, have retreated to their backyards to prepare the ground for a rousing welcome for the head of state during his forthcoming development tour. The president is set to return to the region after a 6-month absence following the impeachment of his former deputy, Rigathi Gachagua. While his official itinerary remains undisclosed, sources indicate that Ruto will tour the region for an entire week. This comes amid mixed reactions from both residents and leaders in Mount Kenya regarding the president's upcoming visit. Margaret Kimanthi has that story.
In anticipation of his visit, large billboards welcoming the president have been erected in major towns across Mount Kenya. In Nyeri County, a massive billboard featuring images of the president, deputy president, and member of parliament Eric Wamumbi has been put up in the town, emblazoned with the message "Karibu Mlima." During his visit, the president plans to launch development projects while also addressing both real and perceived misconceptions surrounding his leadership.
The Mount Kenya voter has decided that they are not going with Ruto. So I don't believe him talking about politics or talking about Rigathi Gachagua will be good for him. So I'm sure his advisors or his handlers will tell him to dwell more on the development, what he has in plan for Mount Kenya, to try and lure them back to him, because he's sure if he brings in topics about Rigathi, he's now creating, pulling them away rather than bringing them together.
The tour, expected to begin in the first week of April, follows a series of high-level consultations with regional leaders. On Monday, the president held a meeting with 8 governors from the region, though Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga was notably absent. In response, Mathera Member of Parliament Eric Wamumbi criticized Kahiga for his failure to attend, while Kahiga explained that he was attending an important event in which Nyeri was elevated to the status of a global scouting city of the world.
As Nyeri people, we are very saddened and disappointed in Governor Mutahi Kahiga, because when you are called by the head of state, you leave everything else you are attending to, and you attend to the meeting called by the head of state, because there is no one else.
I got an invite from the deputy president, and immediately I called him and informed him that it was not possible. I asked the deputy president if I could send my deputy. When he didn't get back to me, I reached out at around 9, and he told me he would get me an apology, and that is how I missed that meeting.
Contractors are working tirelessly around the clock to ensure stored roads across the region are in top condition. These upgrades are expected to be inspected and commissioned by President Ruto, even as locals call for fulfillment of promises made by him.
Sisi tumekuwa affected na hii barabara ya Keno Marwa Road, na tunangeomba president wetu akikuja atusikize tu kama wanabiashara, wakulima wadogo, tulipwe ndio maisha yetu yaende kusonga mbele.
Lakini sisi tunataka amani, na kituambilia Kenya tuambilie kitu tunaona. Asituambii kitu hatuoni. Tunataka atimize, si ndio? Atimize nini? Maoni.
So we have so many projects that president is coming to inspect: road projects, water projects, affordable house projects, and we are happy and we are going to receive him because he is going to stay here for a whole week, not for politics but inspecting projects that are going on. The president will visit this mountain anytime he wants and anytime he wishes.
Despite this, Gachagua's allies have poured cold water on Ruto's visit, claiming it will be counterproductive since his actions have proved he was not interested in the region.
When he parted ways with Rigathi Gachagua, he also parted the ways with the majority of the people here, the community. And it is upon him to bring them back to himself, because we voted for him to the man. If you remember, just 2.5 years ago, we walked with the president. We fought for him. We got him where he is. And there is that general feeling that once we got him where he is, he then turned his back against his people.
You have gone against your word and invited Raila in your government and removed leaders from the mountain who voted for you and replace them with leaders from the Nyanza. Again, that is betrayal.
It is important to note that President's last visit to the region was on November 16th of last year, when he met a cold reception from the congregants in Embu County. The visit coincides with the purge that saw the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's allies removed from powerful committees of both the Senate and National Assembly, with analysts saying the visit may be an avenue to manage residents' growing discontent. Margaret Kimathi, NTV in Mount Kenya region.